Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing TNP Limitless 7. And last time we did a bunch of work with the bees, and we're going to be going back to check on what are hopefully going to be some skeletal bees pretty soon. But while that's cooking, and while our essence from mystical agriculture is building up, I wanted to start making some of the second floor of the structure here into a living area. So we're going to have a bedroom up here, we're going to have a little bathroom, and we're going to have a kitchen, a place to eat, we're going to have like a chill out area, and we got all kinds of mods in the pack to help us do that. Now, one mod we have is supplementaries. Oh, do we not have? Alright, well, we got Blackstone now. That's fine. Like I said, one of the mods we have is supplementaries, which adds this nice blackboard. We're going to see if we can't make it look a little bit like a television. I'll put it right up here. And let's see what we might have for some speakers. Okay, we got computer craft speakers, and we got these speaker blocks from supplementaries. I think what these things actually do, you give them a redstone signal and they'll display a message in chat. We don't have anybody here to chat with, so we're just going to put them down as speakers, and then maybe like a couch. Now we have all kinds of decorative mods. One that I really like is handcrafted, and you just take planks, vanilla planks, and you just throw them on top of your stone cutter, and you'll get whatever that wood type is back in boards. I want to teach this thing, that's the spruce, here's the dark oak. I want to teach this thing how to make some couches. And the cushions are just feathers and wool. And they all start out as white. But what you can do is you can take some cushions, in this case some cushions, and some dye. And I'd like to do, I think, orange. Let's see, here we go. We'll just, I'm doing a wonderful job. Okay. 3 orange cushions. Alright, we'll put our couch down. It's got a nice connected texture. Then we right-click with the cushions to change the color of the fabric. Now to kind of finish the picture up there, we're going to get into occultism, assuming I have Demon Stream going. I probably do. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We got plenty. Okay. Where are we going to put this? This stuff will burn pretty much forever. We'll just do it over here in the corner. Well, I think it's a config, whether or not it... oh, that's our elevator. We'll do it right here. I think it's a config, whether it burns forever or not. Or something in a data pack, like it is these days. I have got to... I did a fresh install, and nothing is the way I want it. We're going to come over here and get some andesite. Right? Nope. Because I want to make this, this little tablet. Now, this is Spirit Fire. You transform all sorts of things in it. It doesn't hurt. Alright, we got a little coffee table for our drinks. Figured we'd put a painting up here. I guess we don't have painting preview, so let's see what all we have. We got, looks like macaws, of course, vanilla. Fast paintings? Okay. Oh yeah, fast paintings for all of them. I think they're blocks. I guess that's okay. Alright, awesome. Okay, good news. We got ourselves a skeletal bee. I would like to get one more. Now, one thing we can do with our skeletal bee is we can breed it with a ghostly bee and get a bee called Graves bee. This thing, I think, yeah, there it is. Graves bee will give us resources from Corral Tombstone. We can catch it. Come here. Whoa! I should have brought more flowers. Now, it looks like it will feed off of any of the, or pollinate, I should say. Pollinate off of any of the decorative graves. I see one here. Okay, we have Essence of Undeath. That's good. And we'll need... We're going to make 2 of these if we can. We can indeed. Wonderful. Now, one of these we're going to pop, like right out here. And I hope it will go in here. I mean, we'll see. Like, it'll be pretty obvious whether we're getting the combs or not. Yeah, I think it's fine. It sure looks interested. There's a couple of things we can use those graves for. The one that I'm interested in right now is using it in tandem with this Ankh to increase our knowledge of death. So I'll just come out here, hold down right click. There we go. Now these have a fairly long cooldown, but you know, a little bit of knowledge of death is a little bit of knowledge of death. Now another mod that adds quite a bit is Fantasy's Furniture. What did it ask for here? Crafting table? We can give it a crafting table. I have never used this mod before. I'm not super clear on how it works. Okay, it wants clay, planks, and stone. Let's see if we can figure this out. Put clay in, planks, and cobblestone. And does it give you everything? It sure looks like it does. Okay, so it's kind of like the old DecoCraft. Oh, and it does not keep its inventory, so we should look at it now. Let's see. That looks cool. Okay, I made a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what it's all about. Now we've got these little drinks here. Okay. I wonder if those work like candles. Now we got this little book stack. Okay, so it's like just one book. I'll bet these work like candles. I bet we could keep adding more. Now I made a bunch of the Necrolord furniture, because why not? We've got this. Oh, okay. This is all quite fancy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. That's pretty nice. Let's see what else we have here. We've got a wardrobe bottom. And then somewhere we have a wardrobe top. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is all just one inventory. It's all just one inventory. That's fine. That's fine. That looks cool. We got a nice wide table that we could put down right there. Oh, we got these wall lights. Let's check these out. We had... Awesome! Oh, is it gone forever? It's gone forever, I think. That's ended up over here. Okay, so how are we gonna do these? We've got to... We might not do this. They're cute, don't get me wrong. We got a bookshelf that we could put right here. That's an inventory. Let's see what's up with these paintings. It's probably just the one, isn't it? Okay, I got a bunch of the different furnitures. I assume the other stuff is just like, different versions of the same idea. We got bone skeleton, all kinds of cool stuff. Now the next thing we can do with our skeletal bee is gonna require us to get into Ars Nouveau a little bit. We're gonna need to make ourselves an imbuement chamber. And we're gonna need a couple of pedestals. Let's see. I think 3 ought to do the trick. We're gonna make ourselves a little bit of, it's either conjuration essence or abjuration essence, I really can't remember. But it's starbuncle shards, and a wild and horn in a book, and then an arcane gem in the middle. It's gonna take a little bit, because we don't have any source over here. While that's cooking up, I want to make us a hopper botany pot. These things are pretty cool. Now, do we have hopper recipe? Probably not. Oh, we do. Okay, what about flower pot? Yes, we do. Okay, very good. These things are cool. They can be a little laggy if you get too many of them going, but we just need one. We're just going to go ahead and let it grind itself together. There we go. Hey, now we're growing with hoppers. Now, there's regular botany pots and there's hopper botany pots. And the hopper botany pots, they will deposit into an inventory below. I think, I think you can pipe out of the normal ones, probably. But that's what we want. This thing's still cooking. Getting there. And while that's doing whatever it's doing, we're going to go ahead and put a dragon egg out here. It's time to get our draconic bees going. Now these draconic bees that, whoops, let's get the glass in there. These draconic bees that we made the last time are going to have a product from their combs that's going to allow us to take this up to the next level here. These guys is how you make the block upgrades. Alright, it's done. That will complete the quest for us. And I believe, as a reward, we'll get a wither rose. Oh, we got 2. Perfect. We're going to put one right in here. And I believe that it should give us some more. While it's growing, we're going to take the other one here and convert our skeletal bee into a withered bee. And then we'll use a wither rose on a feeding slab so it can pollinate. I'm pretty sure that we can speed this up with time in a bottle. Yeah, it's like visibly growing now. There we go. And if you're going to have your withered bee in with your other bees, the feeding slab is a must, because that wither rose will kill all your other bees. Okay. Looks like that may have changed. It's just normal, like, wax and stuff. But I think I'm going to let all of this... Oh, these don't want to finish. Okay. Let's, it's because the honey tank is full. So let's see if Mechanism offers us any void options. Alright, it doesn't look like we can void this directly, and it's not clear that I want to, but we could switch to the fluid drawers, couldn't we? So if we were to pop this down here, it should fill up with honey post haste. This will allow it to, let's see here. Can I get at the GUI? Yeah, 384 buckets, which is a good bit more than the Mechanism tank. And we have a void upgrade we can slap in there, so these endercombs should start processing. So we're gonna make, I hope we're gonna make, a recipe for yeah, there we go. Recipes for heated centrifuges. Actually, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for this, aren't we? It's the inactive dragon egg that we're gonna need to make these. The draconic dust is what we get from those draconic bees. That's why I have 4 of them going. Now, I thought I'd take a break from the bees for a while and hit another one of these dungeons. See how we do. We have fancy pants. Looks like we got some urns from supplementaries. What did they give us? Flax seeds and torches? That's still pretty cool. Okay, now we're talking. What all do we have? Some armor templates? One of these? I think we have that, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. A violent wrench, huh? Cool. There's a secret back here somewhere. Let's see how we're supposed to go. We might have been supposed to have gotten into it from over here. Yeah, it's mostly destroyed by this ravine. That's too bad. Those are usually pretty good. Oh look, it's intact after all. It was broken from that side. Okay. That's cool. Usually there's music discs in here that you can typically only get from Smash and Creepers. But we probably have 13. And also, there are whole blocks of emeralds, typically underneath the chairs. And pretty cool entrance down to the second level. Like that. Haven't gotten one of those yet. What do we got over here? Chromatic berry bush? Why not? Oh, this looks fancy. Grabbing that. We now have Botania in the pack. That's exciting. There's some experience. That's exciting too. Not as exciting as Botania though. There's Botania seems to have changed a little bit. It's at least gotten a new coat of paint. Looks the same for a long, long time. It looked fine. I'm not complaining about it or anything. But, I also noticed that like the old solar and reverse solar functioning flowers aren't things anymore. And I wonder... There's flowers I've always avoided because they would disappear after a while, and I wonder if that's changed too. It's worth looking at. There's a boss Vex. It's one of the Apotheosis guys. I did not know this was a thing. I tried to block it into its little rune like it was like a skeleton or something. Oh dear. It's fast. We're gonna get it, but it's a little closer than I like to get. Huh. Or maybe I was successful after all, and this is the guy that I was blocking in. Come on. Yeah, that's right. And out loud. I clearly did not take care of all the spawners in here. Let's make sure there aren't any other ones. Yep, right over our heads. Alright, Doogie. There you go. This is usually where the good stuff is. Let's see. Ring of Slow Falling we've already got. Throwing Knife. Tablet of Moonfall. Okay, okay. Let's get rid of a bunch of this garbage. We got a lot of garbage. And over here. Okay, I don't think we have that one yet. Oh my! There's a whole crew in here. Let's see if we can deal with this guy. Holy crow, that's a lot of guys. Okay. No problems. There must be an Enderman spawner in here. That's Stray. Okay, let's see. Zombie. Maybe there's not an Enderman spawner. Alright. Okay. It wasn't the greatest run through a dungeon, but it wasn't bad either. We did get a bunch of diamonds, which is kind of what we're looking for, and our bees should have been working hard. Yeah, we got almost a stack again. Oh, yeah, the update said controllers might stop working. Okay. Okay, where's our, Oh, this is a mess, huh? Controller configured to the tool. We'll just have to reselect all of these. Yeah, there was something about that in the update note, I remember. So the next thing we're gonna do is get rid of the sink. Hooray! That's not really the next thing we're gonna do. The next thing we're gonna do is get set up to try to make some crystallized obsidian. That is, it'll make armor that's a step better than refined obsidian. It's what these crystal pickaxes and the sword and everything I've been running around with are made out of. Now the first thing we're gonna want is another grid. We got a crafting grid. Okay, so I want a recipe for a normal grid, because we will be making more of these. Tinted glass. Always with the tinted glass, isn't it? Let's make some regular glass. It'll probably be a minute, because I'm making a ton of glass bottles. Okay, we have our grid recipe in there. Let's see if I can type. Here we go. Now what we want is a fluid grid. So we're going to need a bucket, and we're going to need another advanced processor. So let's get that going. I'm sure we have buckets in here, but we'll have to make another processor. Okay, I think it's all done. Now we've already got a disk for storing, or no, there's our crafting grid. I forgot we have to, oh, we gotta make a bucket after all. That's okay. So the fluid grid is much like a regular grid, except what it does is it would allow us to see any fluids that we had in the system or that the system was storing via an external storage. That is just what we're going to set up to do here. Now I'll run some fluid pipe along here. We are going to disconnect them all from each other. And then we have here brand new ultimate fluid tank. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our pipe wrench. We're going to set this lava to extract from here into here, and as it fills up, we won't see crap over here because we don't have any external storages going over there. We're gonna set up some spots for some more fluids and fix that. Okay, water, honey, lava. Pretty good. Now we are going to, that's the fluid grid. We are going to make ourselves, I don't know why I can't do this today. I keep hitting E before I, oh, we gotta teach this thing how to make external storages. I kept hitting E to search for external storage before I had my cursor up in the thing there. So we're going to make these in some cables. And we're just going to pop right up here. Pop them down. Right. Got a little cable. We're going to run it along top. Now, if we look on our fluid grid, we'll still see nothing. Because what we have to do is, let me get up here, we have to go into the GUI of the external storage and switch type from item to fluid. Alright? Alright. Now the crafters can handle both. I want to say importers, we're going to have to tell it. And that's going to be important for when we make the what do you call it, the melter, which we're going to need. Now, we can see all these fluids in here, and that's wonderful because we're going to be using a lot of these things. We're also going to want a melting chamber. This is the kind of companion to the solidification chamber. We might even be able to just craft this if we make a furnace. We have a furnace. Awesome. One melting chamber. And we're going to put it, not there, not there, not there, not there. But I think here, because all we use this for is steel. And we have better sources of steel now. So we can just get rid of this thing. I'm not going to get used to that this whole series. I'm going to continuously click this, thinking I'm clicking that. So we'll put this down here. Now the melting chamber is going to give us various kinds of fluids. Let's start looking at the path towards crystallized obsidian. Double L? Double L. Okay. So we'll be doing this in the solidification chamber with liquid slime and with crystallized amber, right? Right. The slime we're going to be making in the melting chamber. We're going to teach it the one slime block recipe, because I think that this one will require us to have a slime ball in each. So I don't know if this thing knows slime blocks. It probably doesn't. So we'll teach a recipe there. The cyclic machines they're a little finicky. But once you get used to them, they're pretty powerful. So there's for slime block. Now let's do slime as a liquid. Right now there's only the cyclic version. That's pretty good. So one slime block will get us 2.25 buckets worth of liquid slime. Let's go ahead and throw that right in there. You don't tend to get the little icons I've noticed with fluid results. So let's see. Huh. I don't even see it in there. We would probably see it in... Yeah, okay. We could see it in here, right? So let's craft... That'll be 20 buckets, right? It still doesn't know how to craft slime blocks. What did I do? Did I put the slime block up here? I thought I put it over here. I did not. That's enriched iron. That's slime blocks. There we go. Okay, so let's give that a try. We'll just do one and see how much we get. Now what we should see... should be input in a slime block, but doesn't seem like it wants to do it. Let's see. Slime block, liquid slime, right? Processing, right? Should really be going in there. Do we not have... We should have the slime. Alright, maybe there's a problem. I mean, there's a problem. Let's be real, there's definitely a problem here. Let's see what happens with just one slime ball. Okay, it looks like that might have worked. Something happened. We're gonna turn this to importing fluids. Yeah. Okay, well, something's definitely happening this time. Last time it seemed like it happened really fast. Okay, that got us half a bucket. That seems a little bit more exact than using... Let's go over here. We should be able to see a use for it in the melting chamber. Yeah, here we go. Let's give this a try. Let's see if we do any better. Now, let's come on over here. Okay. So it's got slime in the system now, so if we were to, we'd have to do something with it. We'd have to empty it out before we're able to craft with it. But that's fine. That looks promising. Now the next job is going to be able to teach this, all this nonsense, how to make the crystallized amber. Here it is. We will need honey, which we have, in the solidification chamber. We'll need magma blocks, redstone, and fire charges. And I don't know what that business is up over there. I'm sure this thing doesn't know how to make a fire charge. So let's we'll teach this thing how to make a fire charge. And we got to get all the water out of here. There we go. And we'll throw amber up in there. Now the obsidian, we better type crystallized. Okay, here we go. Crystallized obsidian. So I feel like our best bet is we're getting chorus fruit from one of our bees, and I think we're in good shape with emeralds now. Yeah, we have like 400 of them. Let's see how our chorus fruit supply is, where it is. Okay, we got plenty. Plenty. So we're gonna do that version. We could theoretically do any of these, they're all the same. They give you the same output. Alright, throw that up here. Now let's see if we can just straight up make 24. Oh, there's one already. Let's see if we can make 23. Okay, it's the wrong kind of honey that we have here. We might need cyclic honey. So let's see. Let's see if we can't, that's cyclic honey. Now if we were to go to the fluids here, and let's get out a bucket. We're gonna take a bucket out of there and see if we can't use productive bees honey. I hope we can. Do we really get 2 crystallized? Yeah, I guess we do. Now notice the honey, in the bucket didn't go in there, just like every other recipe that we use. So let's see. We'll probably run into several roadblocks here. It's just the way this tends to go. Magma blocks. Let's teach it how to make magma blocks. I think we have plenty of magma cream. I think we have a magmatic bee. So let's try again. Okay. Let's see what happens. We should be getting honey in here, and it does work. That's very good. That's good to see. Now hopefully all the proportions are right. We're getting our slime. Yeah, this is looking very, very promising. It does look like we're gonna have a little bit too much honey in here. So something's up with the recipe. Let's see exactly what we're dealing with here. I suspect that it probably needs half that, doesn't it? Yeah, 500. Fortunately. There we go. Now we'll only use half a bucket when we do that. Let's, this is one way to get the honey out, folks. Now it's going to fill it up with slime, and hopefully we got those proportions right. But it'll slowly, I think we're still getting slime. Yeah. Crystallized Obsidian. Wonderful. Now, pound for pound, and for something you can get right out of the box, just with some crafting ingredients and a couple of machines. Crystallized Obsidian is some of the best armor we're gonna get. Have we sucked all of the power out? We just might have. We're gonna have to give this, we're browning out. We're gonna have to give this a minute to catch up with itself. Okay, we should start, yeah, we got some power over here now. Very good. Like I said, here's the helmet, 7 and 6 and 10 knockback resistance. You lose a little knockback resistance moving from the refined obsidian, but 7 and 6 is better than 6 and 5. Okay, I put, I put a stack's worth of soul shards and ran this through the soul enchanter. We're in pretty good shape now, especially for when we go to space. We got all kinds of enchantments that'll help us out up there. Now we have completed some more quests here and there. So let's see. Little bit that should go into the system. Not quite enough to make another loot bundle. Okay. But from this one, we got, okay, block at the op side, a relayer, an inscriber press, and some random stuff. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. We did get a lot done today. Pretty psyched about our fancy crystallized obsidian armor. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.